What's going on, all my Keurig coffee drinkers and tumbler users? It's our Mike. We all enjoy our cold brew coffee, especially on these hot summer months that we have left, or summer days that we have left, I should say. But what if I told you there's an easier way to make your cold brew that doesn't involve using a filter system with a mason jar or a fancy done up filter system that includes a ability to add in flavors and twist everything together, spin it all, or even the Bodum, which actually has been one of my favorites, a Bodum system, which is basically a cold French press. What if there was an easier way that didn't involve having to mess with the grounds? So let me show you that right now. Here we have Black Rifle, and this is their Just Black cold brew filter pouches. So let's go on ahead and see how this works. Alright, so when it comes to this Black Rifle Just Black pouches, this, I'm not gonna lie, this is an easy, quick, cheap way to make cold brew coffee. All you need to do is drop 2 packets into a 48 ounce pitcher, fill with 4 cups of filtered cold water, let it brew or steep in the fridge for 20 to 24 hours. The longer you let it steep, the stronger it's going to be. And then discard your packs, add 2 to 3 cups of cold water, filtered water, to reach the desired taste. So in other words, if you like it super strong, leave just the 4 cups of filtered water in there. Don't add anything else. But then you stir and enjoy. It is that simple. So obviously, serving premium coffee to people who love America. So that's Black Rifle's motto. This is a medium roast. It also says stay fresh in the fridge up to 7 days. 100% Arabic coffee. Portions and profits go to veteran, law enforcement, fire, and first responder causes. Roasted in the USA. So if Black Rifle does decide to come out with other versions of the cold brew pouches, I will let you all know. At the moment, they released just black version for the time being. So let's go on ahead and give this a try. Alright, so I have our freshly washed container we're going to use. This is a plastic container. And we have our 48 ounce mark because we're going to be doing 4 cups of water. So first thing we will do is crack into our bag. Let's go ahead and bust into this and see how it looks. Look at those nice pouches already ready to go, and yes, has the coffee aroma. I love it. So we need 2 of these. Oh yeah, these are some good sized pouches too. Look at that. 1 pouch, easily the size of my hand. I'd say I have like medium to medium large size hands. So we'll need 2 of these pouches to throw on in. I am not seeing on these, unless it's on the back side. No, there is not. I'm not seeing any type of string or anything that will make it easy for us to pull these out. So we might have to fish these out once we're done. So let's go on ahead and see if we can cram these suckers into this smallmouth container. Hopefully. I have to spread the coffee out a little bit. Yep, that worked. Throw that one down in there. That's one. We'll do the same with our second. So tip, obviously, if you have a bigger container to use a bigger container. I'm just using this one just because of we know where our marking is for 48 ounces, and we're going to follow the directions exactly. Alright, so now that part's done. Now it says to add in our 4 cups of filtered water. So here is 2 cups right here. Here is our next 2 cups. Alright, so that is 4 cups of filtered water. And as it says next, we just need to go on ahead and let this sit for the 24 hours. So we will go on ahead and throw that in the fridge and come back in 24 hours from now. It is 5:20 in the evening. It's 80 degrees out, and it is time to check on our cold brew Black Rifle coffee. Let's go and pull this sucker out. See how we're looking here. Has kind of a a tea look, I would say, out of those two pods. Alright, so via the instructions on Black Rifle, we will go on ahead and remove our two pouches of coffee grounds here. So let's go on ahead and try to fish these suckers out. And probably have to move it to doing it over the sink. Yeah, because they are definitely pretty big, and I don't want to make a mess. And we definitely don't want to break one of these open. Alright, so I was able to fish the baggies out, and since the grounds had expanded, they definitely became much bigger and harder to pull out of this, so definitely use a wide mouth or a very open jar to put these in and to do this in, so it's much easier to pull the baggies out. My second baggie I pulled out did break, and I think I may have gotten like a ground. I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but there might be a ground somewhere in here. But we'll go on ahead and add in, we'll do 2 cups of filtered water, which I already have set aside in the fridge, ready to go. So we want to have and pull that in. We'll give this a big shake up and see how it tastes. We'll pour it on over some ice. So that is diluted with 2 cups of water. Brings us to being over about 40 ounces of coffee there. Alright, so we are officially at our 48 ounce mark. So we have 6 cups of coffee in here. That is cold brew and filtered. Let's go on ahead and pour it into our glass. And see how this turned out. So, pigment wise, definitely a little light. If you like a darker coffee, you'll definitely want to do less cups of cold water. Obviously, like I said, the coffee itself, oh, there's some of our grounds we can see right there. The coffee itself, the pouches did absorb a little bit of the water, so we are back up to our 6 cups where we should be, being 8 ounces a cup. And there is our color of it. And taste, since this is just black. Actually, really good. Really good for an easier method of making a cold brew coffee. So, obviously, again, like I said, use a big wide mouth pitcher, something that'll be easier to pull those baggies out with, and you will have a pretty easy method of making a nice, good cold brew coffee. If you all liked the video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I know I did not mention the price on what these cold brew pouches go for. You are looking about $16 to $17, I believe. 16 to 17 bucks for these cold brew pouches. So again, it is only in just Black Rifle, cold brew filter pouches. Give them a shot if you want an easy method. And as our Mike, hopefully you all like the video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll chat with y'all in the next one.